see graphics just the other fucking day. Hey, how's it going, Matt? Uh, we'll start here.
It's a brand new exclusive event with all your favorite South Park characters. It's Cartman. Dude, food was so awesome. Oh my god, they killed Kitty. I like big food. It makes perfect sense. Nothing's a problem. Yeah.
If I went and stood in the kitchen, Matt, Matt, I might,
I mean, come on. How think they put on without me?
I might get a suntan by the looks of the way it's fucking you're shining off something.
This class so easily.
They are so comfortable. They feel like you're walking on marshmallow.
There's no time.
No pulling, no heel crushing.
These are shoes that I will never want to take off.
The price is
Can't
reasonable.
really tell.
Amazing technology. Bye-bye snow sneakers. Let's get it. Seriously? Did you see that one?
You better stop eating
Okay.
snacks. Be
Love snacks.
I got my I got my I got my I'm just feeling. You can feel my stomach because I'm just eating. Joy in my soul from the moment that I I got the munchies, I need the donuts, I need some candy.
So that's 5 or 6 my time.
I don't know if this makes sense, but cowabunga.
Yeah.
Get a bag of chips to relieve my hunger. I'm stacking chocolate, I'm Willy Wonka. I'm addicted, it's so true. Man, when it comes to fun, I bargain. I'm glad that I'm on you. I need that, I need that. Trying to find that, need that. Head like the big Mac, something I can't stop. Just relax, got me screaming out, whoa. Let's do this, got some boo. Everyone is on my mind, and every time I'll just say boo. Let's hit up a 7-Eleven. I might need a better profession because I spent all of my money on snacks. But this is the best way to spend the recession because I know it's the only thing I need. Let me get a bit of steak with a little bit of taste. You know I can forget about the cheese. I need a mushy. I
else that I crap I can't eat because I have diabetes. Hey, Chris. No, no, there's nobody here. Just like to talk to the air. Sit up here. Hey, Susie. Somebody else put the song as lead music. I don't necessarily think it's lead music, but I like it, so I got it in there. Is what cutting in and out. Excuse me. You do that. Is that better? Well, I guess it is because the song's up. Jump up there. I'm not cutting in and out here. Ah, I'm wired. Maybe that's why I'm not interfered with. The music is coming from off the internet. And no problem with it. I don't think so. Come up, Susie, and we'll just see just how much it interferes. Or anybody else that wants to. Uh, okay. Okay, hold on. Maybe I better just leave the music on for a while. That's okay, Susie. Uh, okay. Well, good luck making it.
Another one of them smoking songs, you know what I'm saying? I'm popping fast right here.
Hi, Adrian.
My boots off, to the diner with my hat off, I've been burning since I was newborn, so high, way up in space with Jimmy Neutron. That's how I do the rhythm. You would think I had a motherfucking top description, like the doctor's flipping. My breath stay fresh cut, sticky and wet stuff, put it in the next cut. The last time I had a checkup, the doctor in my brain was not fully developed. Fuck, but it just don't matter. I'ma have to roll the next one. Just break it up, just smoke it. Now twist it up and smoke it. Now light it up and smoke it. And then you keep on rocking. You need to get stressful, just the cat march, chilling on Saturn, cruising in the XR. Every day I got the best bars and the best beats and colorless retard. Yes, we stay lighting up the purple in my own entourage, smoking like turbo. Fuck all the commercials, they all spray loud, like I'm gonna kill a motherfucker 'cause I'm high. The most I'm likely to do is open a fridge, chill on the couch, never in the my shit. But that's just how I do. Stay high, see into my I do. I walk into a room and everybody starts sniffing like, oh my god, I can guarantee that's Christian. It's not in the morning, yo, what the fuck's with him? And I'm like, shit, I gotta weed addiction like that. Just break it up and smoke
He's
it.
in a mall.
Now twist it up and smoke it. Now light it up and smoke it.
Hey, how's it going today?
This shit like Jonah Hawk. I know I'm small, I know I'm nice. That's why I can't see me like a poker game. Smoking lava. I'm like, grab the phone, even tighter than I like. Just break it up and smoke that. Now twist it up and smoke that. Now light it up and smoke that. And then you keep on burning.
Hi, Ken Bird. How's it going? Uh,
Like it only makes a jar or a jar and a half of jam.
So how, no, Steve, so now I'm kind of, am I connected or not? Because it's like, I don't know if he can tell.
no problems right now.
Yeah, and then then the sun is going to be fucking like this.
Uh,
Yeah, no, yeah, we're today I'm kind of going to be a little bit busy, but
Yeah.
tomato jam again. This time we're going to can it because it was so good. Because we still got, you saw that plot of tomatoes I had. Well, I've still got more coming. So I've got a shit ton of tomatoes. So we're
got to get rid of them somehow.
well, we have to. Well, I don't want to waste them, and so the hubby made the jam the first time. I'm gonna make it this time.
Some reason she doesn't
Yeah, he's got an allergy going on, so it's like it's just kind of fucked. So that's why he's not allowed to touch the food.
Give him a set of fucking plastic gloves. Jesus, what a baby. If he's got that
I
little.
know. It's just an allergy. That's all. He said he's not sick, so it's a fucking allergy. So yeah, that's what I keep telling him. It's a fucking allergy.
If he's not sick, what's the matter with him that he knows it's an allergy? Something's got to be off kilter.
Yeah, the pills. I don't know, when you're taking blood pressure pills, shit like that, it kind of fucks with your system. I think it does, because that's what we noticed there. A friend of mine, she had the same issues. She had a lot of allergies that shouldn't have been, because of some of her, like, because she was on blood pressure pills and everything like that. So
I was diagnosed with a fucking list of fucking allergies when I was 14 or 15.
yeah.
Nicotine was one of the big ones.
Oh shit! And you smoked for how long?
I don't know, 35 years maybe.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Everybody's
Well,
allergic to something.
I'm allergic to chocolate. I'm allergic to fuck. I can't remember.
I'm allergic to cats.
It's been so
Oh, it's
house dust,
yeah.
plant mold, all of that shit.
Yeah.
Falling in the trees. Uh,
Yeah.
there was I don't know how many different chocolate, and that includes Coke. And I used to have a Coke and a cigarette for breakfast every morning. And
Yeah.
I can't believe that I ever had allergies.
I know, and it's like, and now kind of that now that I've gotten older, I notice I have a few more sensitivities, but not mold is a common one though. Mold is big. It's because it's everywhere where we're at. So you walk outdoors, it's right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why people with who live in the city don't seem to get those mold allergies like where we're at, because smaller areas we've got more tree pollen, mold, shit like that. Bet you where Matthew is, same issue. But yeah, just popping up just to say hi. And oh, man, I tried it. I vaped it at 428 Fahrenheit. My weed.
uh,
Oh, what a nice change! Like total different change. Like totally different from, because you didn't burn the weed, you just vaped it,
yeah.
and it just a big difference, big difference, and you really got the terps out of it because you can set it up so you get basically all the different temperatures. Right, you
Yeah.
go from that's just oops.
I had one. It was called the BC Vaporizer, I think.
Yeah.
It had a glass ball on top, if I remember right. And it had a bowl inside and put weed in there. And when it turned sort of a nice golden brown, it was good. And nobody
Yeah.
would believe they were high. Hi,
Hey,
Adrian.
I'm Mark.
how's it
I'm
going?
Mark. Hi, Susie.
How's it going? How's it going?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of, I got to tell you though, with the different, like just vaping the weed, the monkey mints, what a big change. Like, because we have the Utilian, we've got that one too, but this little Aristec Viva or whatever, because it goes up to 435 Fahrenheit, right? And I gotta say, it's actually pretty sweet, like for what it's worth, right? Just it was, I think, $70 that I picked it up at. Now they got fancy freaking vapes, those ball vapes. They're like $600 or more.
Yeah.
But it's just a really nice. I don't know. I kind of like that one because it's got all the air holes on the side, and you can make it tighter or looser by covering those air holes with your fingers. So it works out pretty good. But I guess what I got to do is I got to get to my tomato jam, and you guys have fun, enjoy.
Hope your internet doesn't screw up too badly.
I'll listen in. I'll keep listening in. But Adrian,
Nice to
okay?
see you. Nice to see
Nice
you,
to
Susie.
see you too. Take care, guys. Okay. I'll just be in chat and I'll be listening in. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
I'll be in the chat too, but I've got to go over to Glenn's in a minute.
Oh, okay. Say hi to Glenn for me, because I'm gonna be up and down. Okay. Thanks, Adrian. Okay.
Okay. Bye, Susie. Take care.
Hi. Oh,
How are you, Myron, today? You keeping okay?
yeah, not too bad.
And we have to look after the youngsters.
Yeah,
Yeah. Us oldies have to look after them. You're okay. That's okay. You're okay.
and I could say touche. How are the sheep doing?
Yeah, okay. They don't like the wet. They've had a
Uh,
lot of rain on them. They've had a lot of rain on them just recently, but they don't like it. But they'll be okay.
oh yeah, it's not like they ain't covered in sheepskin.
No, they have got plenty of wool, and it's all grown back on them now.
Yeah,
So they're protected. They're okay, but they do not like one thing. They do not like is driving rain when the rain is really driving into them.
yeah.
That really does. So there we go, peculiar about that. They'll sort themselves out.
I think it's horses. They sort of tend towards to go, or at least face into the wind, and
Yeah,
cows will go with the wind, and the wind can push them a long ways.
yeah. The one thing with horses, obviously, they've got much thinner skins, haven't they? To have for protection, so they'll feel it a lot more. But the sheep have got a lot of protection from their wool,
Yeah.
and even this time of the year after they've been shorn, their wool will protect them a lot. But they just
Uh,
yeah. Well, I wouldn't like to be out in the driving rain either, you know. But at the end of the day, my wife says they're sheep.
I don't know if I've ever seen a driving rain over here.
No, in the last couple of days, it really has been really driving. Like I actually had it coming to my side window here. It was actually driving almost horizontal, and it was actually driving through the bloody window. And it's a double glazed window.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's coming around the joint of it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, dries out again.
Don't usually see that here. Do you guys get a lot of hail?
We do have hail. I haven't seen hail for a long time. We normally have it at least once during the winter time, but not twice.
Oh,
But we don't see it an awful lot. But I actually think we're going to get into the cold spell now.
see, we get our hail in the summertime.
Right? Yeah,
It'll just wipe out a crop.
yeah, yeah. I can understand that. Yeah,
And over
yeah,
here, it's
yeah. Well, over here, what the trouble is, what they have is not necessarily hail. Is they have very, if we have very heavy rains, that actually wipes, particularly if the corn is just about to be harvested, it just flattens it down. And that can
yeah,
cause a lot of problems, farming problems. It just flattens it straight down on the ground. And personally, if that was me, I'd go and try and harvest. I'd just try and put combine in there and then go. But they don't. I don't understand why, but that's their problem. But it flattens it down, and you see vast areas of fields where it's like whirlwinds areas where it's
yeah.
just been flattened, almost like crop circles. But
Well,
that's a
that's
big
more.
problem.
That's might not be so much the rain, but the wind. Because
It's the wind, Paul. It's probably the wind. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, thanks for coming over.
Well, it's right. and came over to support our fellow channel owners.
I guess I'll have to go back to starting later in the day.
Well, why not? You just start whenever you want to start. It's your channel.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
Oh,
You do what you want. Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's just it. What I want today might not be the same thing as yesterday or tomorrow.
No,
You
it
never
doesn't.
know. I don't think
Mm.
I'm as changeable as a woman, but I do change my mind on things once in a while.
Well, I think when you get to our ages, I think you're entitled to change your mind a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but most guys our age are locked into one thing. They don't want to change at all. They're
Yeah.
grumpy old guys.
When you're young, you have to probably listen a lot more. When you get older, well, yeah, that's how. Sod it. Yeah, we've done it before.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit rude to say that, but I don't. At the end of the day, I won't be here for much longer, so whatever.
Yeah. Something for you. One time I asked to go a manager if I could go get days off to go fishing. And I said I won't be able to give you much notice when it's time to go.
Mhm.
And he said, well, okay, we'll see. And when it come to go, I asked him, but the assistant manager came to me and said, you can't go. And fuck it, I quit. I quit.
Yeah, well, the answer is that. Yeah.
I was fishing.
Yeah.
Jesus, how's it going?
Well, you can leave when you bloody leave. Wants to leave, can't you?
I think that's the last or the second last fishing trip I was ever on. Fuck, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, whatever.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh. So you gotta phone your member of parliament and ask him what the fuck he thinks he's doing?
No, can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Not bothered. You do what you want.
I've seen that, Jesus. I've seen a woman stop out here and let a guy out, and he went walking down the street and went into a house. And couldn't see her, but she popped outside on that side, car facing this way, and she had a piss in the street. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You're right. Yeah, definitely.
I had a hook in my thumb too there, Jesus. You just gotta have a sharp knife. Cut down to that hook and then just a little pull.
Anyway, I'm going to drop down now.
Okay,
See you soon. See you soon, Myron.
you betcha.
Take care. You take care.
Yeah,
Come
you have
see
a
you
good
soon.
night.
And you
You
have a
bet.
nice, you have a good night too. Good night, mate. Okay.
Yeah. Good night. Oh. Wow. Where in the fuck is Mutt and Jeff? Laurel and Hardy. Hmm. Oh, this is kind of boring. Okay, Jesus. Yeah, well, no problem, says he. Holy fuck. This is the 71st song about weed. Oh, is there a little funnier and they could be Laurel and Hardy too. Yeah, but tomorrow's school, it should be home for the kids. Yeah, they were going down yesterday to work on new building for Todd's dad's tools, toys.
Download Dag Matt Smith to watch anytime, anywhere. Get YouTube Premium. All YouTube, no interruptions.
What the fuck is that? That's a fucking commercial. Oh. At 12, 15, whatever milligrams those two gummies are, I ate the whole fucking thing, even with the sugar. Well, I moved my weed from right beside me into the cabinet. It lasted there 6 days. Now they're all back beside me. Oh, that was Duke Ellington. It's good to eat in a brownie. It's good to smoke in a bone. Why is that so wrong? You can take it in a pill if you're feeling it. It'll help you relax if you're moving too fast. Do you want a marijuana? Why can't we cannabis? We'd like to weed. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you? Wanna, do you want marijuana too? It's good to plant. It heals the land. It's smart to make into rope. Why is it called dope? It can build an eco house, make a sexy blouse. It's healthier than booze. It will not kill you. Do you want it? Why can't we cannabis? We love to weed. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you? Wanna, do you want marijuana too? We can't stop spending money on putting folks in jail. Start collecting lots of tattoos. Do you want marijuana? Do you want marijuana? Why can't we cannabis? We love to weed. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you? Wanna, do you want marijuana too? Wanna, do you want marijuana too? You need to go outside? Okay. That's really key. Yeah, I'm rolling out.
I'm begging you, so you're fine in the middle of my kid. Yeah, I'm gonna love it. This is so good. Got me saying, oh, good, baby. So always waking up, back again. Say I made it, and I thought I was made it in and out of it, in and out of consciousness. When I'm about to get got the shit with my rolled up and hold up. Then they show up, and they got my turn up. Wait another fucking minute, something sizzling now in my gut. Hey, what the fuck is that? Can I have a dollar? What? Come on, sit on my butt, and I love that one. Love up, and I love a butt. Yeah, I'm coming in, roll with the shit. I draw, man, tell me how to get it. Yeah, I really do shit. Keep it flowing. Oh, girl, be true. So I'm on roll. Never kind of something to say. Get that shit up. Yeah, that shit I'm trying to flow and get you get high and I'm on top. Let me sit it down while I do my rockets. Yeah, I'm changing it to the road of shit. And I'm rolling some with it to the hot. So I'm fucking bitch to a certain shit. That's my gift. Yeah, gotta be a high. So going into my list. See, I'm in the shit. So what am I got? Let me stay fuck. Shit loud as fuck. See, they got the cops pulling up. Talk the shit. And I'm like, yeah, do the shit. Dance on the yeah. Yeah, see, I'm coming up. And we doing something. Just smoking and just for fun.
Want to watch Meerkats without the ads? Get YouTube Premium. All YouTube, no interruptions.
Baby, we've been together for a long, long time. You get home from work and then we just turn out the light. Lately I've been dreaming you and live me out. Let's go to the teddy bear and get out the whip and chat. Oh, just bring me with me, stay quiet. Every shout you're looking better all the time. But you don't seem to let's trade the boxer for some sexy underwear.
On my guy. Let's see your side. Into bright shade. Amazing grass. Sweet smell that made rid of me. I want to strike that shit. Pass the joint on me. I can't believe amazing tight. When the tiny high, I'm ripped on the face. I'm stuck.
Oh, fuck. I should never have done that. Well, what the hell? As soon as I did it.
The day the earth told us where to stand, and such broken was there, and so blind. Our flames were too invisible, man. There's something went wrong. Be ready to come. They got caught in the jam. Then at a deadly pace, it came from outer space. And this is how the message I'm Leo Chican. It's over a battle interaction to the hill. And I really got hot when I saw Jeanette.
So I know there's two of you watching. Do you recognize this fucking?
Dana and Lucy Cruz. It came and passing the news of the skill. The thing was, George Fountain is bright. I'm gonna give you this terrible. To the late night, double feature, it's your show in the back row. To the late night, double feature, picture show.
Hey, Janet. I've got something to say.
Uh-huh.
I really love the skillful way you beat the other girls to the bride's bouquet.
It's deep, but I swear it. The future is ours, so let's sweat it. So please don't turn it declare. I've one thing to say, let's get it. Janet. Slow that I read. There's a fire in my heart and you fan it. If there's one thing for you that I am it. I've one thing to say, and that's damn it. Janet, I love you. Here's the ring to prove that oh, J-A-N-E-T, I love you so.
Oh, it's nice to say hello. All right, now we're engaged and I'm so glad that you met mom and you know dad. All right. One thing to say, one let's get it. Oh, yeah.
The land will begin when we met in science exam. Made me give you the eye and panic. Now I've nothing to say, and that's damn it.
Just ain't doing it for me. So, what I was thinking. And I remembered it. Well, oh, well, what the fuck? I'm fucking confused. Huh? Again. Oh, what? Fuck it. I might as well start over for.
Eyesight with these incredible glasses. Millions of people in Canada wear glasses. But what happens when the prescription?
Our next guest has a manager, a really tough manager agent type, who has informed me that if I do not
Universe contest giving out gifts instead of following the man who endorses sex with robots. I followed some weird acts, but that's got to take the cake, baby. Now we're from all across Canada. Thank you for mentioning my province of origin. I am from the Maritimes, actually. My eldest daughter's name is Kaylee. That means kitchen party in Gaelic. We like to name our children in the manner in which they were conceived. My brother's boy's name is Ulach. It means under the back porch with a rum and coke. So we're all on the same page now, aren't we, huh? And what an amazing time to be Canadian, isn't it? As democracy runs clear off the rails south of the border, we have a #1 prime minister, a whole new day in the country. My goodness, it's great to be us, isn't it? The last prime minister couldn't smile. Now the new one can't stop. Justin, God bless him. He hit the ground running, though, didn't he? 6 weeks into his tenure, the guy was everywhere. In Davos, Switzerland, shaking hands with the Pope. Down in New York, having a cushy photo shoot with the missus for Vogue. Eating dinner at the White House. I thought they were cloning the man. I went back to see my elderly parents in Halifax 2 weeks after he took office. Walked in the front door, saw Dad sitting alone at the kitchen table, 84 years of age. I said, Dad, where's Mum? He said, she's up in the tub. Justin's giving her a bath. Sophie was sitting on the toilet singing French folk songs. It was beautiful. Sophie, I think that sideshow's just started, don't you? Marie Antoinette and Lululemons. It's going to be fun. Come on. Come on. It's not my job to ride in the apple cart, baby. It's my job to tip it over. It's a hell of a lot better than that crowd we had before them, though. I'll tell you that, man. I was on the CBC. Sorry about that, Moses, mentioning the evil empire. But anyway, I was on the CBC during the dark days of the HarperCons, and you had to watch what you say. You really did, man. It's like the dark days of Pinochet. You say the wrong things, the stage opens, and you're disappeared, right? They can't take a joke, those Tories. I would have waken up in a Pentecostal church basement in southern Alberta with a black bag on my head while a gang of young Tory stormtroopers put the boots to me with a box of stale Timbits. So I was living in downtown Toronto during the G7 when the Tories spent $1.2 billion of tax and security for that dog and pony show.
How's it going today?
Said it's going to do great things for Toronto because tourism will take a spike. Every building downtown was boarded up for 2.5 kilometers. When people did visit, they thought they were in Detroit. Yeah, but it's nothing compared to that shit show south of the border. My goodness. And you know what? The Republicans have themselves to blame because they've been poking that gorilla in the cage for 25 years called the silent majority, and they finally picked the lock. And out from reality television walked that fire-breathing bullshitter, Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump, huh? A P.T. Barnum, Ron Popeil, Benito Mussolini hybrid, sired by Lady Liberty and the dog-faced boy on the floor of that moldy old circus tent called the American Dream. Littered with peanut shells, broken hope, Jack Ruby's handgun, and Elvis Presley's soiled jumpsuit he dropped before shagging Anne Margaret. And the show just keeps getting better. Buddy, I must be killing. You haven't looked up from that iPad since I started talking. Yeah, I guess you're working, right? Good enough. Once upon a time, you used to have to deal with drunks in the front row, face first in their nachos, yelling, you suck. Now you've got somebody on Twitter saying you're mediocre who can't spell mediocre. Put it down, I'm working. Dear God almighty, I thought you were an intellectual, pal. Look, These friggin' things have become a permanent appendage, haven't they? Honest to God, if there's ever a Pompeii, every calcified corpse they find is going to be in this position. If smartphones had been around during the Kennedy assassination, we wouldn't be worrying about who shot the guy. The third gunman on the grassy knoll would have taken a selfie. It wasn't Oswald, it was me. And look, if we're going to be on these phones 24/7 in public, can we please get some manners? Don't be standing in the middle of a Loblaws doorway during a Saturday morning grocery store stampede, texting the entire Declaration of Independence. We're piling up behind you like swine bound for slaughter. I'm so close to the old girl in front of me, my manhood is touching her diaper. And she's given me her number, so move. Come on, you just sat through people debating sex with robots. A little dry hump in an old girl's diaper pales. Step to the left and phone the person. Phone them. It's been 120 years since Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. But and we're back to sending telegrams. What's the next big invention? Smoke signals? I've had it, really, okay? And nobody calls a friend for a recipe anymore. Oh, no, I wanted to make Chipotle back ribs. Sure I did. So you know what I did? Made the first mistake. I Googled ribs. I didn't get a recipe, but I did see a picture of a Shriner falling out of a little car, breaking 3 ribs. And before you know it, I'm free fall down the clickbait rabbit hole. 45 minutes later, I've seen a piano playing parrot, the worst Hollywood boob jobs, Hitler's baby pictures, and a mother elk licking the placenta off her newborn spawn she just dropped on the doorstep of a Starbucks in Banff. But I still don't have a recipe for Chipotle back ribs. And Netflix, what the hell happened? We don't watch a television show anymore. Netflix, that's a digital crack house, that. You sit down to watch a show, 72 hours later, you're stinky and sticky in your own filth, stuck to the lazy boy, and emaciated husk bleeding from the eyes. Forget about watching The Walking Dead, you've joined them. And then Netflix has the audacity to suggest perhaps you'd like to watch The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games, I haven't eaten since last Tuesday. The last time I had a bath was season 3 of Breaking Bad. I watched Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg's series called Band of Brothers in one sitting, 13 one-hour episodes on World War II. By the time it was over, I was collecting a veteran's pension. So this is the world we're in now, right? And of course, in deference to Moses Zoomer magazine, I am smack dab in the middle of that demographic, 58 years old. And as much as we like to think we're going to be immortal, the Reaper's come to call, hasn't he? I can't party like I used to. He says, when I was 23, I could burn the candle till dawn, get 2 hours sleep, then go to the plant and operate heavy machinery. You try that today in your 40s, Jesus, by lunch you're missing 3 fingers and filling out a workman's comp form with a mouth pen.
This is the moment. This is what you've come for. This is why we worked around the clock. All to come to a moment where you, my dear friends, can...
I'm just going to let that image sit with you for a bit. Aren't you? And every year I usually like to have a toke. I used to have a toke in the old days on a regular basis. Yeah, it was pretty simple though, right? Me and my buddies would go down and buy our grass from hippies living by the river so long off the friggin' grid their ass crack was compost. It was simple, man. We just, right? You know, we just have a couple of tokes, eat a box of Mars bars, giggle the night away, and call her a day. Not now, though. Jeez, I was at my buddy's wedding in Nova Scotia a couple summers ago. Figure because I was with my old friends, I'd be like the old days and I'd have myself a draw. Holy Jesus, huh? Given the potency of the ganja they're pulling from hydroponic warrens across this country today. After one toke, you've got no spit, you've gone cross-eyed, and you're squirreled in a hole beneath the sink talking to Jesus. So as I said, the Reaper's come to call, and we're breaking down in little ways, right? You could be walking across the kitchen floor one day, right? And what the hell is that now? Right, I went to the doctor. I said, look, it's my leg, it's seized up. He said, look, you've got a torn meniscus. your injury is typical of aging athletes. I said, athlete? I got 7 goals in 10 years playing Halifax minor hockey, and 6 were on my own friggin' net. Yeah, it's terrible. Sort of growing a lump in my chin. I didn't know what the hell that was. I went to the doctor. He said, well, look, you got a cyst. You're 55 years old. You have to accept the fact that stuff is going to start growing on your face. Bonus, something else to look forward to, hey? Along with sleepless nights, hairy back, and leaky dick. I didn't sign up for that one, fellas. With age comes wisdom. Oh, yes, and the youngsters love to gather around the feet of the wise old sage with a big wet spot in his crotch. When the hell did I start snoring at night like a riverbank troll, too? Jesus. What am I saying at night? 30 seconds into a backyard lawn chair snooze, I'm gagging like Mama Cass at the sandwich board. There's a Zoomer reference for you. Chew on that for a bit. My wife bought some gel in a jar at the kiosk at the local mall several years ago, and my snoring was severe, and she said, here, sniff this before you come to bed so you don't snore. Oh, what are you going to sniff? I don't snore. Oh, pardon me. I guess the sound's coming from your side of the bed at 4 a.m. are the elves of Rivendell cooing their children to sleep, is it? Which is why I live alone now. Oh, it's funny now. Yeah, you know your life's gone south when you wake up in the middle of the morning spooning on the basement couch with your buddy's golden retriever. I was getting more action, though. Anyway, it's that's a throwaway, not true. I just wanted to see how far we could go together visually as a group, because the robot people are still here. Move. I did. Anyway, you know, it's that old joke, right? So anyway, I was on CBC at the time, and you can't have a lump in your face when you're on television. You can have a lump in your shoulders like Kevin O'Leary did, and then I would have gotten 3 shows. But must be some people from away. He's not as well known as he thinks. So they sent me into a plastic surgeon's office in Yorkville. I was way out of my depth, man. As soon as I walked into that room, everything in the waiting room turned to look at me, right? Geez, I forgot to take my glasses off. The plastic surgery face doesn't work without here. That'll be better because it, yeah, this is really going to work now, Ron, when a third of the people in here are probably Botoxed. Anyway, whatever. So, I mean, there were things that crawled out of primordial swamps in the Cenozoic era and never had a set of liver lips like the one beside me. Dear God, she's never going to eat a bowl of soup again. I thought the doctor had fallen asleep with the collagen needle stuck in her kisser, right? Geez, I felt sorry for her. I wanted to chuck her a couple of smelts. Interesting. Plays just as strongly in Toronto as it does in Sudbury. Good enough. Not a lot of smelt dippers in this room. So, yeah, but such is life, right? Anyway, I was talking about America, and I did get off track because Canada and America attached at the hip. And it is a dark day.
I never worry about it until I wake up one morning and my clocks don't match.
I mean, it changed me. It really did. The only reason I'm speaking here is because I chased the American dream and instead came home to find my Canadian one, and I have. Way at the far points frontier, stringing my trap line from Corner Brook to Courtney Comox, living the Canadian showbiz dream, up around the tip of Lake Superior in the dead of winter, -9, eat 2.5 hours of daylight, staying in motel, highway, shagging shacks Norman Bates wouldn't run. Smoke alarm was a dead canary in a cage. Sweet Jesus, they had complimentary coffee too. I took one sip and thought, if this coffee's a compliment, my wake-up call must be a kick in the nuts. Just living the dream, baby, huh? Yes, sirree. Crossing that great divide in the dead of winter when the rest of the country's nerves are still wind chill, cabin fever chewed to the nub, to slide down into the idyllic sea-kissed, windswept lands of Shangri-La. Boy, oh boy, the elderly love Vancouver Island, I'll tell you. Every car you drive behind on that island, no heads in them, just knuckles on the steering wheel. Right. Sure indeed, huh? But America, my gosh, huh? What happened there anyway? I don't know. I think Donald Trump just took over. I had hopes for Bernie Sanders for a while, but geez, the CNN and Fox News were treating Donald Trump like he was a Roman consul having his balls powdered in a Pompeii spa by a gaggle of adoring eunuchs, wasn't it? There, meanwhile, poor old Bernie, geez, trying to get some airtime. He's sitting on the back porch eating leftovers, trying to unionize the kitchen staff. But, you know, if you're going to vote for a man who's preaching a message of hope for the future, maybe vote for a guy who hopefully has more than 7 years left to life. Come on, he's 72, for the love of Jesus, eh? What's the Secret Service's first job going to be? Chewing his food?
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and exclusive access to all things VIP, so you can superfan from your sofa. Try 1 month free.
DEFCON 5, we've got a full diaper. Come on, let's go. But the Republican Party is over as they know it, and they only have themselves to blame because they're nothing but a gang of billionaire brutes who've pied pipe the pissed off, disenfranchised white masses into states of delirium, promising to rain down biblical retribution on whatever other besides themselves they can find to blame on America's woes, all the while, preaching their homophobic, Mexican-baiting, Muslim-hating, intolerance, gun-loving anger as they defiantly march backwards through the foggy mists of time, looking to make America great again, whenever the hell that was. You know when it was? When I saw Americans when I was 11 years old camping with my family, and they pulled into the campground driving a 60-foot chrome-plated, hermetically sealed Airstream living unit. Holy frig, it's the Jetsons. They invited us all over. They gave the kids a tray of grape tang. Grape tang. I hadn't even seen the orange stuff yet. And when Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, they plugged the color TV into the side of their trailer. How cool was that? We were camping in Eaton's Trueline tent trailer you weren't allowed to touch the canvas walls of when it was raining or it would leak. Stuck with me in a tent trailer during a 2-week downpour when I'm 11 years old. Jeez, I was so fidgety, my poor father needed the Ritalin shot. Don't touch the walls of that trailer when it's raining, Ronnie, or it's going to leak. Now they call it ADHD. Back then they called it, Jesus Christ, there's something wrong with him. You stick with it, 50 years later, you're playing Idea City for free in a bag of swag.
Who does that?
Yes, sir. How much more time do I have? Am I going over? Anyway, I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys. So, good. Thank you. Thanks. I hope America pulls out of the tailspin. I really do. But our countries developed differently, didn't they? I mean, look, America was born of revolution and smoke and fire. Canada's birth was a benign delivery from the womb of Mother Britain, while America was a crack baby breech birth that chewed off its own umbilical cord in the forest. They're different than us. The gun has been part of America since day one. They fought the British during the Revolutionary War and won. Of course, the Americans had an advantage. The Brits were wearing red. Boy, there's a color that blends in well with the forest now, hey? Over here, kill me, over here. My name's Thomas. Plant one here. Kill me, kill me. Oh, they're not killing enough of us. Very good. Form a line. When I lived in America, this guy told me he could get me my own little handgun. I could keep it in a box by my bed with a fluorescent combination only I would know. Oh, only I'll know the combination. Family sleeping in safety's arms now. I couldn't remember the combination of a high school locker after Christmas vacation. How in the hell am I going to remember that at 4 in the morning with a head full of sleep? Whew, there's a guy at the foot of the bed with a bat and a balaclava. Honey, wake up. What are the kids' birthdays? What do you do? What do you do, really, huh? Of course, their founding fathers were far different than ours. Our founding fathers were a bunch of legal windbags who got shit-faced in Charlottetown. Such a deference for the monarchy, they'd have bronze Queen Victoria's turds, for the love of God. Look at this wonderful paperweight the royal family sent me. Royal family, they're basically hillbillies with better accents, aren't they? They are. Come on, they're all inbred. Geez, they're all cousins. That gene pool's so shallow with the royal family, you wouldn't get wet jumping in. Oh, I don't think so. Suddenly became a Baptist church group, for God's sake, going to celebrate the 75th Jubilee in Stratford in 1958. Anyway, that's an obscure reference, I know. No, I'm not going to drop it, man. They are. They're just like they are. They're like hillbillies. They are. Here, I'll give you an example. Beaufort, put your pecker in your pants. We're going squirrel hunting. Reginald, release the hounds. The fox is on the run. Okay, they're not all killers. They're not all going to win, okay? They're not all going to win, really, okay? But this is life. This is where we're headed now, man. It's kind of a mess, and which is why I'm glad I live here. But look at the founding of America, right? Their founding fathers were revolutionaries, and they galvanized their people to throw off the oppressor with, really galvanizing sound bites. These are the times that try men's souls. Give me liberty or give me death. We're in Canada. We always have time for Tim Hortons. I hit my tipping point with Timmy's. After 16 years on the road, a year ago, I had a cup of that and took one sip and thought, wait a second, this tastes like shit. I like to think there's more to Canada than coffee and donuts. Anyways, I made the mistake of asking a local in Sarnia. I'm dropping names now. Ask a local in Sarnia where the local Starbucks was. Christ, they looked at me like I just tripped Terry Fox. Jesus. I said, look, all I want is a Starbucks, for Christ's sake. I said, look, it's coffee and donuts. Double cream, double sugar. I'm going to tell you something, buddy. Bilge water from the hole of a Russian tanker filtered through a prostitute's pantyhose would taste good after double cream, double sugar. The soldiers didn't brew it on Vimy Ridge when they took the hill from the Hun, you know. Vimy Ridge, a fairly galvanizing moment in Canadian history. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No. You guys just won prizes, and the robot people were talking. I understand why you're gone. No. I will say one thing for Timmy, so it's miraculous how they managed to coalesce Canadian identity with their product. I mean, we haven't seen marketing genius on that level since Coca-Cola turned Santa Claus into a roly-poly elf in a red suit and a white beard back in the 1930s. Up until Coca-Cola got a hold of Santa Claus's image, he was a turkey saint covered in hives handing out turnips to cripple kids. I think. I love the shit Toronto goes south on, man. It's unbelievable. I didn't, it's hard to talk my way out of that, I guess, because right now you like Santa Claus, and of course you're relating to the wild turnips and the turkey saint that you're wondering if I'm racist, so I'm just going to move on. Actually, he was a Danish hermaphrodite who used to hand out bowls of buttermilk to the destitute in the alleyways of Copenhagen. And if you woke up in the morning with an Uncle Vanya mustache, you'd been visited by...
I was surprised. We got one here in town, Susie.
There's a thing with comedians. We're called
It's
self-destructive
not very
because when we're
big.
going south, we keep digging the hole deeper. I knew I'd get out of that one.
I've never been in it.
But here it is. We're in a changing planet, and we have to make the best of it, right? This is the bottom line. That's what I think. And I think that's what's great about this Idea City, these symposiums, and progressive thought.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this. I can show you.
Oh. Well, we got an A&W. I poured concrete for it. And that was somewhere around 15, 16 years ago, I'm thinking. And I've still never been in the place. Hmm. I think I've been to Athabasca. I can't remember. Uh, huh. Well, that's like Peace River where I was born. It's way different than it used to be before they put the dam in. Before they put the dam in, they had an ice bridge across the river at Peace River, and anybody could drive across it because back then they only had the railway bridge. And in the wintertime, when a train was going across it, you could take the ice bridge across. And it was faster than driving around across the bridge to it. Well, I'm not sure, but I don't think those two gummies did very much for me. An hour and 45 minutes since I took them. Oh, Jason sent them to me.
Jason. Speaking of Jason, hey Myron.
How's it going?
Pretty good, you. A little worn out, but it's what it is.
Well, I figured it would have been a tough night last night.
We worked till I think 6:30 last night in the ceiling, and then just got home now. It's 6 o'clock. Maybe till 4:30 today.
Is it done?
As much as we could get done, because he ran out of vapor barrier plastic. He doesn't need a lot neither. So we couldn't vapor barrier and put the rest of the molding up. Or the J trim, I should say. So might be 6 or 7 more pieces to go up.
I took both gummies at 12:15 my time.
Having trouble here. 3.
Take 15 minutes off at that time.
A couple hours ago, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough. Close enough.
Sugar and all.
Sugar and all. Said pocket. Well, I fucking ate a bag of taco chips and I don't know, a few hot pepperonis yesterday, and I figured, and then I switched over to there was celery, carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower, and dip. Bought myself a tray.
All right.
And I ate that. And at 9 o'clock last night, I think it was 8:30, 9 o'clock, I checked my blood, and I was at 4.8 or 4.9.
Nice.
Perfect.
Good.
Because if I eat at the right times, even if I have a little extra sugar, it'll go up as long as it's back down within 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, on.
So,
maybe that's the wrong one. Oh. And after we finish today, I guess Todd's going to drive his sister home, and then he's headed home. So he's got a 3-hour drive ahead of him. Poor guy. He said he thinks he'll make it on time to join you for a bit. He figured 6:37. I can't see that quick, but he does her. I might have got home a half an hour ago, and he probably left maybe half an hour before me because I had to pit stop and pick up Jen, the kids, and all the stuff that we left there. Hi, Adrian. Hey, Chris.
Adrian come up a little earlier and was bugging me about being the youngest one on panel. He didn't say it, but I bet you he was thinking young and dumb.
Hey, I was surprised too that my stepfather was older than you. I forget how old he said he was. You met him there at we were at Jen's parents one time. He went on live and you asked him how old he was. 70 something.
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking know he was that old. Tiring, Chris. Tiring. Thanks for the help yesterday. Sped everything up quite a bit. Oh, nice to relax. I want to take next weekend off, but I also want to get the ceiling finished. If he gets everything, I may go back out. It'll only take a day. It's all the tricky stuff now. It's where the doors are, so you got to drop all the door fixtures and the attic hatch is all there. So last thing I did before I left, I trimmed off the attic hatch and just need more plastic and that's it.
So did you pick your nose and rub it somewhere that it would stay there forever? You know, hide it in there?
Got a little bit of blood in the odd spot. Kept poking myself with the sharp screws. Pocket full of them reaching. Oh,
Ah. Didn't get your dick though.
No.
Well, then they weren't that sharp.
No. Just enough to prick you and barely bleed. These little screws here. I actually had one in my pocket still. Just these guys with the little rubber washer about them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that looks like a small screw you would use for outside.
Yep. Same you'd use for a roof.
Yeah, no, we use a little bit bigger screws up here.
They're 1.25 inches. Just enough to fully go through all the strapping and a little bit extra.
Yeah, that might even be what I got in my place. Or I might even went less. Because that metal isn't very thick. You don't need a hell of a lot to hold it.
No. They're not. I think they're 10-foot 2 sheets by a little over 3 feet. And they might weigh 20 to 25 pounds. So when you're putting 40 of them in it, it ain't going anywhere. You hit the strappings every 16 inches. I think we had 4 screws per sheet. So 4, 8, 20 screws per sheet. Just waiting on the tomato jam to finish simmering. Ooh, yummy. Oh, Chris, nope, not done yet. Remember we ran out of plastic. A couple days. Streak. Didn't play Wordle last 2 days. I lost my streak. That's a bad start. One letter in the wrong spot.
I was sure you were asleep, Matthew.
Still got that.
Well, maybe have a cold shower there, Matt. That'll wake you up.
Sleepwalking to me. That can't be.
And just look at all those guys that and girls that pay good money to look like they're sleepwalking.
Got her in 3 today.
The manufacturing sucks on those gummies. I don't know. You should. Remember to face turn the other way when you're having a pee, or it all comes back. Fuck.
I'm just glad they're not here anymore, so I don't eat them.
why do they suck? Because they work really good for Jason. They just don't work for me.
Yeah, it was still high when I woke up. I don't go to work.
And now, I'll play a magic act. It came in.
Yes. Very nice. It's different than. And I sent you one too, right?
This is it.
Oh, that one was it? I thought
Yeah.
looked different. All right. Okay. Yeah. I thought the syringe thing looked different. My bad. Yeah, that's it. I forget which one it was. Still. It was an indica either way. Oh, we lost you. Forget which indica it was. Peekaboo. Oh, you're backstage, are you, Susie? He'll be back. He always is. He knows how to get back into it. He clicked the wrong button. It's empty. Yes, after. Sound cables are here. Cables. Your box of sound cables are here. If you need them. Hopefully, Susie, hopefully. Then he'll know whether they're worth getting or not. A reasonable price. And remember, I'm a lightweight, so I get stoned off anything. Hi, Tanya. We lost Myron for a minute. He'll be back. I think he might have clicked the wrong button. Or it just cut out on him or something. He'll tell us when he gets back. THC chocolate, and he didn't react with one and got paranoid with the other chocolate. Huh. apparently they were having some chocolates last night. I never really asked anybody how it was for them. Jen's dad and who else had some? Jen's dad. I think Chris had some. Chris, did you have some? You're still here. Bad cold. Oh, that sucks. Nobody likes runny noses and coughing, scratchy throats. Just annoying. Wicked.
Hello.
Hi, Tanya.
Echo. It's not me, is
What?
it?
It's not me. Because I'm
Oh, it's gone now.
there.
Oh,
See?
maybe he had the YouTube open.
Well, I had it muted, but then I shut it off. So it's done now. So it won't, yeah. I shut it off. Now it's just
When
whatever.
you said hello, I heard it like 50 times. I was like, wow.
Good. Yeah, no, yeah, I was just what I was trying to say, because my son tried it and so that first chocolate didn't do anything. The second chocolate, he was paranoid as fuck. And then he tried to drink and that seemed to work for him. But the gummies, but these were the chocolates. It was just how they were mixed because, my son made 4 dozen pot cookies. I have to make my own and I will have to send it to you guys.
No, you don't have to worry about me. Send some to Myron.
It's an experiment. It's an experiment on how much to add because for us, because I use the flour and it's already been decarbed. And so we did it with the fuck was that called? Zucchini. It was potent. So I'm kind of thinking, well, we can try it with the cookies and see how it goes. Yeah. And it's like, and I'm kind of thinking, damn, yeah, I have to figure out like, but that's a lot of sugar in molasses cookies, but they're so good because they're a cake cookie, right?
Yeah.
They're cake and they're just so good because they're soft. They're soft molasses and it's like, we're feeding our molasses to the babies.
Don't know if you seen it. Myron, Tanya was in here while you dropped down.
I thought I said hi when I came in.
You were dropped down at the moment, I guess, somehow.
Yeah, I said hi to Tanya too. Tanya, I really hope you're feeling better soon. Because that's hopefully it's not an allergy either, because I'm looking at how some people are reacting. So I was just like, yeah. So no, I got to tell you, I was pulling a joke yesterday. So, Jason, you remember what you got to do tomorrow, eh?
Tomorrow?
Well, actually, yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Monday. Gotta go to work.
Yeah. You're supposed to be an hour ahead.
6:24.
No, I was basically, I had Cheryl and Sarah going really good last night on Devos because I said, yeah, because I said you got to spring ahead, right?
And fall back.
It fell back in the spring. I was just evil. So I was like, yes! I was so proud of myself. Oh, I was having fun yesterday, but I was pretty high. I was after I had vaped some of that Monkey Mints because I went on, I went to Basement Gardener and I vaped a little bit with them there. And well, yeah, because I even said, I said, oh, yeah, I said, because I put it at a lower temperature and I'm like, yeah, I can feel it. And I'm like, yeah, because I was there for 10 minutes there before the show. And I'm like, yeah, it was quite very, very good, I will say. So it's like, it's just a nice change from, because you're not burning the weed. You're toasting it. It works pretty good, I think, actually, honestly.
Yeah, when I did it the first time, I didn't think I was high after I smoked that little bowl of weed.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled some of it up, and one hit off of it, and bang, I was just ripped.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what this device does, like, because it doesn't burn your weed. So, and I put it down at lower temperatures. I don't create any vape. I turned it up. I did the 202 Celsius, and then I did the 220 Celsius. It goes up to 235 Celsius.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Not.
So at 202, I was actually creating clouds. And then I went a little bit higher and I was like, holy shit, that's a bigger cloud. And I'm like, and I didn't burn it. I didn't burn the fucking weed. And holy fuck. That's wicked good. And it's like, you're getting more, you're not getting the smoke. You're just putting the vape in your lungs and you're expelling it, right? Because it's just, yeah, it's.
When's your time change, Susie?
I was telling everybody it was supposed to change today, but no, it's next
You had me
week.
confused for a second there. I'm like, it's not this weekend, it's next weekend.
What?
Like, is it true? I had to look it
Yeah,
up.
I know.
Like, did they change it?
I've been telling everybody, got to change your fucking clocks. You got to fucking spring ahead, man.
Crazy.
What? I'm not crazy.
Because you said so. Like, they must have changed it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm living in the future right now. Oh, sorry. No, you're living in the future, not me. That's right.
Well,
Us Westerners are living in the past.
We were in the garage doing just guitar playing and that. We were going to join Devos because he was the only one live, but Todd logged on the phone and said, oh, it's ladies' night. Click.
Aw. So, and yeah, and I actually kind of really enjoy, I do enjoy the Monkey Mints. I haven't ground up yet. I haven't done the new stuff yet. I haven't done this plant yet.
No.
Nope. So I've done the first batch. I've done because this one, see, that's the ones in blue. It's the first batch.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, fucking shit, man. This is really fucking good weed. I am so impressed with it.
There's a cloud.
It was a good grow. And it just tastes good all the way through. And I don't cough. Well, actually, I did cough.
I don't cough. Actually, I did cough.
I did. No, but I did. When I turned it up, I cranked it. And I did cough. I did cough there, just at that little bit there. Because it's like, because I just took this breath and it's like, you're still breathing. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still going. Okay, Myron. Better out than in. Yeah. So, yeah, even that stuff does the same to me now too, right? The concentrates do the same because they are pretty harsh. Like when you think of that, when you think about it, you just have to turn the temperature down. So, yeah. Because I'm getting the weed, but I can do the different, I can get the different terps, the terp action out of it. And it's like, works good though. I really like it. That's why I'm kind of thinking if I ever do get enough pennies saved or nickels, dimes, I'm going to get one of those ball vapes. I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's actually kind of cool. I said
The
that
one
would
kind of
be.
like Slow Burner had there or has.
He's got the Puffco.
Oh, okay.
He's got the Puffco, right? The Puffco, it's great. There's another one. I think it's a little bit cheaper, and that's Sicarda.
Oh, the same thing, just different brand.
It's the same thing.
I was wondering what you meant by that.
Yeah. It's another one. It's like this.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like the Luca. But this vape, you don't have to. It does have little terp balls in it though. It's got little rubies in it, little round rubies. It got 3 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 9 millimeter, and and it's so you can set it up to however you like it. You gotta fucking unscrew it to fucking change little balls. I'm like, what? So it's like it's really. So it's like. So I looked at that and I thought, and you plug it in, and then you do have your quartz where you fill it up, you push it down because you do have to push it down, and I realized you got to stir these fuckers up. So before you take another toke off your vapes, you got to go in there and stir them up so they toast evenly.
More work.
And that's what I'm thinking that the terp ball, the terp hammer and the ball vape, you don't have to. I think it's just it does the same, like because you can see it because it's just going through, it's going through a screen afterwards. So it's pretty freaking. Yeah, my screen is pretty gummy on this. After having it up, my screen on my it's right there. You gotta unscrew it. Yeah, this one only comes with. Yeah, it's right there. Just a little screen. You get it. It's gummy. It's gummed up good. But so I do this. I put it. I don't have. I need something sharp to hold that. I can't burn it with my fingers. Yeah, it'll burn, but yeah, that's just those are those screens. They're in all of them. I don't have anything to clean it with. Fuck. Nope. All right. Yeah, now they got glass. They have other ones. They got glass ones. Pretty sweet setup. Oops, almost lost that fucker. Where did Jack go? Where's everybody?
Todd might get to join us in a bit for a bit. He's hoping to.
Oh, okay.
He
Oh,
had to
that's
do
good.
a lot of driving from where we left today.
Oh,
Drive his
shit, yeah.
sister home and then come all the way back. So it's about an hour drive to home, and then she lives about another hour ahead. So he's driving there, and then the hour all the way back. So about a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Can I do that? No. I need pliers.
Hi, Eve.
Hi, Eve.
Hi, Eve.
Hi, good. How you doing, Eve? How's Rich?
He's so goddamn pretty.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it does get pretty gummy though, those little things, so that little screen.
Yeah. It's like a stainless
That's not
steel
bad
mesh, I
though
think, isn't it?
well, this one it's yeah, just stainless steel. I have my other vape has oops, I'm putting it on the wrong fucking way.
I gave all my vapes away. I was
The
never
threads are the
never-
other way.
Actually, I think I still got the one. But I gave that away.
Yeah. But the only issue with this is the chamber is so small on these. On the vapes. The chamber is larger on the ball vapes.
A Snoop
That
Dogg
one's-
pen. I'll never use it. I'm gonna find someone to give it to. It's old. It's like new. I just don't.
And what
use
does it do? What does it do?
I think everything concentrates to weed to.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad.
Is it still got all the little cleaning products that it comes with in the instructions? Let's see here.
Does it?
Oh wait, maybe just herbal. It says herbal vaporizer.
Yeah. I was just going to say the herbal vaporizer is very good. You don't cough as much. All right. And what's the max temperature on that?
Seeing if I can find that for you right now.
So this is all the weed that should actually have all the sleepy time weed in it. So if I do my oil and I put this in with the sugar leaves, this should so the oil should basically be able to put people to sleep. With the if I do it, so it's still charging. The cord's not long enough.
Funny, it doesn't say the temperature anywhere on it. It doesn't say.
It doesn't, does it?
Bastards.
Yeah, they're just a weed vaporizer. Does it have different tips?
This one does, I think.
Good.
Yep.
Good. That's awesome because that
It's supposed to be a weed shredder. It's metal.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've seen those. That's actually really cool, man.
Snoop Dogg.
So
2015.
where did you get it?
Todd bought it when he still lived in Toronto. He got it at a flea market. It was like next to nothing. So
Nice.
coming down
No
that summer. I said, "Pick me
way.
one up."
That's brilliant.
Mhm.
Really? Yeah.
Quick, you don't even know
But
why.
Jason, since you're such a lightweight, it would work really good for you.
Yeah, I think I've used them a couple times going to the bar and that, but like I said, that's it.
Yeah, because
It's karaoke or something.
Yeah.
Back when it wasn't legal, you know, you couldn't smoke a joint out there. It was something you could conceal and
yeah, yeah, and that's what that one does, and that's you go look at 420 vapes, and that's that they show you all the different ones. You're like, what the? And it's like,
oh, and I still got that one too. This is the one I did like though, when I was using them, Magneto, because it's all magnetically put together.
yeah, the one's actually got that one. It's
Tip comes off. That one you can use for concentrate.
Does-
I think I have
does
and I
it
should have
have-
cleaned it. I put it away a year ago.
Does it have? I was going to ask. Does it have a little bullet you put in there to change? To put in either your concentrate? Because I was looking.
forget.
They've
Let me
got
see if I can
they've got ones. They have little flavor bullets that you basically you put your weed, your wax.
I know that other part.
It said weed oil. Yeah, weed oil or
Does it all,
concentrate.
yeah.
Yeah. And it had three different the Aristech that's what the company name is that I got where I got mine from, but mine's just the first version, the Viva. Right now they got a fancy one. I like the fact that you can set the temperatures. So
I might have to take that to work to get that part off. It's been sitting all
Is-
gummed up for probably 2-3 years.
is it
I tried the lighter on it, but
okay? Does it actually unscrew?
one part
The
does,
bullet?
but the rest is meant for quick release. So it's all magnet, but it's so gummed up that one part won't come off. So I don't know what's there. Like the mouthpiece, you just pull off via magnet.
Yeah.
This part unthreads, but this
Yeah.
little tip up top comes off too. But I can see all the resins coming out of it. But when that threads off, all you got is like the element in there that heats that part of the element.
Yeah.
I forget what's between there and there. It's been so long.
Well, before you pull it apart, go look
and
at
that part
the go.
unthreads too?
Yeah.
The lower
I was
thread.
just going to tell you to
Same
look
thing,
at the online manuals because they've got a bunch of online manuals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
and then
say, I
that
don't
way,
really use them. And Todd knows this one off by heart because we did use this one a lot back in the day.
yeah, and that's the thing, right? It's like it works great. Those ones, when you think about it, like when you're going straight from the weed instead of burning it,
Yeah,
and then
You can put it
all
in
of
there before you
this,
leave.
then all of this you can use in your cooking. You can add to your meals, stuff like that, and basically medicate yourself. So that's what yeah, because it's already done, right? So already been done. But yeah, no, I was just gonna say, yeah, my son basically he said they're not consistent. They're still having issues with it. So I don't know how it worked better with the flour though.
Oh.
Because with my son, it doesn't, you can actually eat a cookie because he made those cookies. They're green. And he said the only time you open it up when you smell them, he said, then you know it's pot. Right? Because that's what fucking drives me nuts with edibles. You should be able to taste that weed. Because if you can't, then I don't think you're getting medicated,
Okay.
right? I'm just saying, just because. Just because. Because who knew?
What the hell is
There.
that? Oh, never mind.
But yeah, no, it was funny though. Did you see Devo though?
I
Devo
didn't see
shaved his
that.
beard.
No. He shaved his beard? Oh, shit, eh?
Or his wife did. His wife or Princess did. So it's like, I was looking and I'm like,
Like completely off? Gone? Oh, shit, eh?
yep. And I'm just like, why not?
Why not?
And I think it was something to do with Princess, so his daughter there. So I'm just laughing. I think it was just funny because I was like, you know, it was because he came up and he was wearing a mask like this. You know, it's like, come off it. Looked like an outlaw. Yeah. So of course. Yeah, but it's taken a long time to fucking charge.
Church.
Yeah. Trying to charge it here. It's not charging.
My power bank takes forever to charge too.
Well, yeah, I'm just charging it off my computer. Yeah, I just thought it'd just be easier, right?
Oh, plugged into the computer, yeah, it'd probably take twice as long in a computer than a fast
But then
charging
it's doing it
dock thing.
slowly. At a proper speed. Because you don't want these you don't want
Battery
the
technology is getting pretty crazy.
you don't want the batteries to burn out, because they do. They will do it on the phones.
You just don't want them to get too hot. Temperature is the big thing. Overcharging is the problem with batteries because it gets too hot for too long. Other
Yeah.
than that, the speed doesn't really play
Yeah.
much of a role on it.
Yeah, no, the battery's not hot on that.
From what I learned, anyway.
No, the only thing that gets hotter are my phones. So the one I power down when I charge it. That's what you're supposed to do. So yeah, I thought too that I could dress up too. It's like I'd get into trouble if I wore it. I would. I'd get into trouble if I wore it. Because I've seen one that have boobs.
Oh. Cool.
Isn't that cool? I was like, oh, I said
that would look good on me.
There you go. I was thinking I should actually hand this out to people and see, because I got this. Where did I get it from? Shit. I won it, I think. But I'm like, yeah, that would be a really good fucking prize. It would be hilarious.
The mystery prize.
The mystery prize. It's good for cooking. No, you have put
Good for
Todd would
cooking
have to wear it.
because they're
It's for,
incredible.
yeah. There you go. It would be for Todd when he's cooking.
He'd wear it. Of course he would.
Well, yeah, it's an apron. Kind of cool. All in good fun. But it's like, yeah.
Good fun. He just wear it because he likes it.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's just it. I didn't get much out of the second one. But I mean, like, what are you supposed to do, right?
You get what you get.
Yep. Yeah. It's got that. Yeah, a little bit of old school weed smell to it. The other one smells different, so it's just weird. I haven't smoked the second one, so we'll see what that works out. So I'm pretty sure it'd be freaking higher than a kite, because the other one makes me eat, makes me sleep. Yeah.
This next holiday's not too long from now. So this weekend time changes, and next weekend's a holiday. Woohoo! Long weekend. Remembrance Day. It's the stat holiday on Prince Edward Island.
So so just watch. They're gonna basically. So they skipped Halloween. They put Christmas shit up already. So yeah. So what happened to Halloween and Remembrance Day?
And it hasn't happened yet. It's true.
I know, but
it's true. I know what you're saying. I walked through Canadian Tire last time. They got the whole Christmas section already set up. Like, okay.
Already set up. Yeah. And it's not even Halloween yet.
Santas and this and that.
It's not even Halloween yet. It's like just goofy.
I guess Halloween, all you need is candies.
Yeah, all I need is candies. But I should run because I gotta go check my tomato jam because it's like.
You said you were saying it was almost done.
No, it was. I was actually simmering it because the tomatoes were still whole.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just waiting on the tomato jam to finish simmering. I got you.
Yeah. Because it's like that tomato jam is so good because you can just eat it by the spoonful. It does take about a cup of sugar. That's why I'm kind of thinking
a lot of sugar in it.
There's a cup of sugar in it.
Because that's what would make it thick, right? And
yeah, and basically, tomatoes are a fruit, so you're going to have that real acidy kind of. But I've also made blackcurrant though. The blackcurrant jelly. Have you had blackcurrant jelly?
I have not.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
No, that's back to the royal eye.
Oh.
You doing the
Did I hear in the
royal eye
background
again?
there?
No.
I made blackcurrant jelly.
I asked him if he had blackcurrant jelly before.
You said you made.
No, I said we have.
Oh, it's the royal weed.
It's a royal weed. Fuck you.
I made you blackcurrant
Cotton lie. Cotton lie.
You made me tomato jam. Now I'm making my tomato jam. So it's like, so there's two kinds of tomato jam now. One's going to be fucking hot and one's going to be, it's hot.
It's cold here. Freezing. Yeah, I'm freezing.
It's only like what? 2 or 3 today? Well, right now. I don't know what it is to your place. Is it +1?
20 degrees on Friday and +1 today.
Oh,
Myron, you muted. Myron muted.
You need another chip. That would warm you up.
Oh, there you go.
Or try that new pepper they got out there, that Pepper X or whatever the hell it is.
Oh.
I'll fucking eat it.
Oh yeah, I did.
I'm a sucker
Wordle.
for punishment.
I did Wordle in 3 again.
Yeah, that's what I did today too.
Yeah, I'm driving the hubby nuts because he's like, no, he shouldn't have. Because we were still, yeah, I got that horseshoe hiding. So
White Halloween will be possible for parts of Atlantic Canada.
I got it in 3 too.
Well,
Yeah.
I had the first and the last letter on the first word. On the second word, I had the middle letter also. And then after that, it was easy.
Okay. So you know what? So the first word, I only had 2 letters, one in the right spot. Second word, I had 4 letters, all in the right spot. So I would have had it in 2 if I would have put the right letter at the end.
yeah, so we have a chance of snow tomorrow. Cool.
Oh, you're gonna have snow. Welcome! Welcome to the snowflake zone.
Hey, broke fishing in full random fire.
Broke fishing.
How you doing, man?
I sold my wife.
I sold my wife. Aw. Did you get much for her?
Actually, with these temperatures, I think I better turn the heat pump on.
Sorry. Okay, I gotta go check the fucking jam.
Okay.
Before I well, I gotta go see where it's at here.
You know what Trudeau done?
What did he do? You know me, I don't follow the shit.
He singled out all the Atlantic provinces and said, hey, you guys don't have to pay the carbon tax for 2 years.
Yeah.
Where the rest of the country has to pay the tax.
Yeah, that's coming to an end now, isn't it? I thought it was like, or is there
No.
one more year left to it?
Oh.
No, they mentioned it at work too. They said that everybody else started paying for it and we didn't yet.
Yeah. Hey, well, I don't know when we started paying for it though. Well,
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's truth?
It was truth.
Where'd Susie go?
Oh, your sound's a little low, broke fishing.
Oh, somebody's probably been messing with my
Oh, Myron, I'll check it
audio.
out. Just give me a second.
I'll check it out.
Everybody's always turning me down because I have a good headset.
Well, I turned you down too for that simple reason.
So, hey, I wanted to let you guys know Citizen Z Animations is going to be doing a 24-hour stream starting tomorrow morning. We're going to co-stream it. We're going to try our first co-streaming between his channel, my channels. And he's going to do a 24-hour stream with never before seen animation movies, music, BSing. Stop on by guys. Doesn't matter which one of the 2 channels.
Cool.
We're gonna
Check
like
you with my coffee in the morning.
We're gonna tag team it. You know, in the morning it'll be both of us, but then it's gonna be he's probably gonna drop and go show the movies on Rumble and keep the keep the YouTube going is what I understand. And we're gonna tag team the YouTube. You know, the relay race. Hey dude, you tired? Yeah, I sort of could use a nap. Okay, I'll take
I'm
over.
back. I'm back.
Hey Susie.
How's it going? Yeah, so it's like, oh, what's truth?
Z and us are Z's putting on a 24-hour stream celebration
Awesome.
for Halloween with
I was
animated
listening.
movies, and we're gonna try co-streaming it through StreamYards to both of our platforms.
Oh, that's gonna be wicked cool. Yeah. So I actually had Cheryl go in there so good because it's like I almost had her confused thinking we would have to switch their time back or time forward today.
Wait a minute.
I was like,
We switched time?
yeah, we
Wait a minute. I
well, we
just got.
spring ahead. Oh,
No, we don't. We fall back. It's fall, not spring. I ain't that dumb.
it's spring back. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Come on, I'm
That's
trying to
today?
confuse people. I'm trying. Yeah, try to confuse people.
Oh, well, I don't care. My computer changes itself.
I know.
I
So
won't
does mine.
even notice. I just got used to going to sleep in the dark and waking
Yeah,
up
we
in
all
the
have.
dark.
We
What
all
are they
have.
doing?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they should just move it a half hour and be done with it. Just no
should
more
just
no
leave
more
it the
spring
hell
ahead,
alone.
fall behind. Yeah. Yeah, it's just BS.
Change. You're saying change it by a half hour and leave it
Yeah,
alone.
and just be done with
right
it.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, just
I
be done with
used to
it.
live in Arizona. It messed with me. We never changed our time, but
Mhm.
I'd have to remember the time change
Saskatchewan was like that.
to talk to my grandma.
And the Peace River block of BC is like that too.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. They don't do any time.
Yeah, half the year they're on Alberta time, and the other half the time they're on BC time.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know, actually Lloydminster does the time too. Even
They don't.
though half of Lloydminster is in Saskatchewan, they're on Alberta time.
I actually got some pretty good laughs yesterday before I went live on mine this morning.
Oh, that's
I
cool,
got
man.
some pretty good laughs. Everybody's doing Halloween celebrations, so I was the drunken karaoke singer. I'd come in going,
should
Great,
and
I
then
could
if
take
you
a break
guys
now.
then I'd sing it. Snap
if you
on.
guys want to watch a
that.
show tonight that's on YouTube, it's called Lapstick. It's funny as fuck.
Hey, Todd.
Hello, Todd.
Hey, everybody. Just walked
How's
in.
it going, Todd?
Hey, Todd.
Well, that was a nice 200-kilometer drive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's tiresome, too.
200 kilometers, 2 hours.
Yep.
Pit stops.
Yeah.
Well, just slow
2.5.
Slow down to 5 kilometers an hour and push the pit stop out the fucking door and slam the door closed and hit it.
When we were on fire crew, 2 hours ain't nothing. No pit stop, no nothing. Just go.
Yeah. Yeah.
My boss used to get mad. I'm like, do I have to sit here and have my driver drag the brake, or can we just meet you up there by where we're going?
Yeah.
You guys stay out of trouble. Call me if something happens. Bye. We'd be gone. My driver's like, yoo-hoo.
Trouble's my middle name. No, what?
I used to laugh because they all want you to do this
Chris.
55 in our van that I had for years, our Crummy. It wanted to do 65. That's what it pushed itself right to there, and then that was like its sweet spot.
Yeah.
But it also allowed us to get to places earlier and go sit down and eat something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too.
And we'd still be on time for show up.
So have you tried? I got a question though. For yourself, have you done edibles?
Oh, me?
Have you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Me and my wife used to make the bomb.
Okay. So now, did you do the oil or the flour?
We would take an ounce per block of butter, infuse it on a really, really low heat,
Yeah.
into the butter, let the butter go back to being a block of butter, and then we would do it. We used
yeah,
we'd grind it up, put it in there. We didn't try to extract the oils and then make our butter or whatever. We just straight out from the flour. But C insisted on like it barely on, barely warm, just enough to keep the butter melted, and that was like a whole day process with her.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
She was her dad was very adamant about it, and man, we got some really bomb butter.
But the thing is, okay, so because everybody's having like gummies, especially even some of the
That's probably
chocolates.
better from extracted oil, probably, to make the gummies.
Well, because that's the thing, but manufacturing, they're still making a mess. They're still not infused right. Because I don't know if it's just because Myron, I don't know, is Myron getting that? Is it hitting you yet, Myron?
Oh, the gummies?
Yeah, but how big? I have another friend that just started getting into it on the recommendation of some of us, and I told him to ease into it. And of course, Z told her to jump right in the deep end.
Oh, God.
I told her, don't do that. Ease into it. And
yeah.
We did notice the first one she took, which was a really low one.
Yeah.
On the milligrams, didn't do shit for her, but we stepped it up, in levels till you find that level where you're affected, and then adjust up and down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's the little ones did not affect that person, and they're not a smoker or an eater of edibles of our mother's plant. They are now, and it is helping, but the little 10s she bought, no, didn't do shit to her. And she doesn't partake. And we were like, well, the 10's going to do something. It didn't do nothing.
Yeah, see, that's what, like, for us, okay, because we've done the flour, and we find that you can get a better it just mixes better. Like if we use the wheat flour.
Well, I also noticed too, one of my buddies brought by some gummies, and he gave me this like 25 milligram gummy. It didn't do shit.
Fuck, I had 2,000 milligrams in gummies at once.
Yeah.
And nothing.
And
it
he's
didn't do
literally
nothing for
like,
me.
I was
No,
wondering, he's like, you're an everyday smoker of indica. It's probably you're going to have to eat this huge amount.
bullshit.
But you shouldn't have to, but that's why I'm kind of thinking if I try, I'm going to try and make a batch of cookies, and I'm going to see if I'll see if it works out. Because
your end product is only as good as what you start with.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I had to convince a buddy of mine that. I'm like, dude, my friend stopped by from Humboldt. We used an ounce out of what he gave us to make the butter of the cinnamon roll you ate. And you're complaining that we tried to kill you, and I told you not to eat the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, and yeah. So
I made some brownies out of 2 ounces of weed, and I ate half the brownie one day and half the brownie the next day.
What's funny is my buddy, after he stopped by on his, when he woke up and bitched
you were
at
feeling
us,
it, or
2 hours later, his wife stopped by to smoke a doobie with us and said, I never had such a peaceful night's sleep next to him in the past 12 years. We're like, what? She's like, he wasn't in pain. He wasn't doing the flip flop. He was just out asleep. It was so peaceful. I didn't eat nothing, and I got the best sleep I've ever had. You got any more? And we're like, He just stopped by trying to tell us. She was laughing. She's like, "Don't worry,
It,
give me another one."
yeah, yeah, it's how I'm thinking that some of it is just that, you know, you have to do uh the edibles properly. I don't know what it is. And
Well,
for us it's like
we made
the
the old
flour works.
we made the old school cinnamon rolls, you know, raise the flour, roll it
Mm-hmm.
out, make your cinnamon rolls. We used a pound
Yeah.
of butter with cinnamon and sugar. Everything was the same except for we used infused butter. And it's really hard to tell how and then
Oh,
re-raise them. It's really hard to tell how each individual piece of that food is actually going to affect somebody.
but I was also going to say too is that my that sugar that I made
Talking to, and that told
works
him.
really fucking good.
Oh, I believe it.
But the thing
my
is
one buddy
you can
my one
taste it,
my
but
one
you
buddy
can't
made
smell it,
my
right?
one buddy's made 3 dozen edible cookies, and all he told me was, "There's some cookies over there, go help yourself." I'm 10 cookies in, and he goes, "You do realize those are edibles?" I turned around and looked at him and goes, "I guess I better start home then, huh?" I walked the last quarter of a mile. I walked my mountain bike, the last
Yeah.
quarter of a mile. Every car
Yeah.
that went by had tracers on it. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
You could have told me there's edible cookies over there. I'd have had 1 or 2, not almost the whole plate.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's the thing, right? And I'm just, yeah, my sugar is it gives me a different buzz. And I think the sugar was made with the White Widow.
Yeah, well,
My
each
sugar, yeah.
each
But
different
it doesn't smell like weed.
same strain, different plant will each give you a different buzz in the edibles.
Well, we
I've
did
noticed that personally.
blue cookie flour, and I'm going to tell you because it was a hybrid. That one, it was a 55-45, or was it 60-40? Anyways, because of the hybrid nature of the blue cookies, you got both effects. I got the head high, and then I got yeah.
Well, I
got the head high first. And then I got the body buzz after.
I made a mistake. I got a buddy that is a sativa smoker, non-indica smoker. He stopped by and I gave him a bud, not thinking about it. I had to wake him up like an hour later and go, "Hey, dude, you okay?" It's like, "What the hell you give me?" Didn't think about it. Blueberry. It's indica. He's like, "I don't smoke that. That's exactly why." I'm like, "Okay."
I
So how
wonder.
cold it been getting up there? It's been in the 30s
right now it was
here. Been 30s Fahrenheit. Gunny's been in the low 20s Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Hey, go fishing. Usually when you ask a question, you give the other person a chance to answer it before you go on yapping.
No, it did. It got cold. So we've had snow. Today it actually warmed up to +2, but it's going to cool right back down again. So the lows of 14. Some of us been pretty lucky so far. The sun's out today, so it's nice. But
Yeah,
it's not melting in the shade. The snow is not melting in the shade.
Last night, just above me at Crater Lake, it was 18 Fahrenheit. It was like,
Well, just wait till it hits -40. Oh, that's fun. So yeah. So no, I was just gonna say though, yeah, our sugars.
Well, you know what's going to happen. We're getting this early snow.
It doesn't smell like weed though, does it?
California's going to steal our weather again.
Todd, that can's getting pretty light.
You know
I
that,
remember
right,
moving
Susie?
it in the-
California's
What?
gonna California's gonna steal our major snow dump again, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
complain about it.
Here, guys, look at this.
Ooh. I was talking about your propane tank, Todd. I remember moving it when it was in the trunk. It felt pretty light.
So,
Don't forget to restock.
So-
Sorry, Susie.
Is that Keith?
no. It's basically this is our sugar that we have made that it's basically been infused. It does not smell like weed. It smells a little toasty, like smells a little toasty.
Maybe Susie would know why it does that, Todd.
But here you go. See it? It's just it's like brown sugar.
Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, we've had that for a while. I don't know. Yeah, because see, and that's the thing. That's why I'm kind of wondering if I send anything to Myron, I might have to send him some fucking flour. Or just the Myron.
Why not? Why not? Send it.
Well, is it? Yeah, because the sugar, he's not allowed to have that much sugar, but he has to just watch the sugar intake. That's all, right?
He knows how to control his sugar.
Yeah.
He's a grown man.
Okay. Yeah.
And I know exactly what happens when I say fuck the sugar levels. I get a dry patch on my knee.
I was just gonna say to you that I've had a teaspoon of this and I've had a heaping teaspoon. Yeah, I get a dry mouth and I'm loopy.
You're always loopy. Come on now. That's why we love you.
No, I'm not loopy. Not all the time. Okay, some of the time.
Dude.
I'm sorry, I was so buzzed yesterday. You missed out, man. But yeah, I will say though, but that works out really good. No, I had it in tea, and it actually was a nice chaser though in tea, because the tea but you could. It reminded me like an extra strong dose of the green tea, right? Like an extra heavy dose of green tea. So that's what the sugar does. The sugar, that's what it'll do. So that's why I'm kind of wondering. I've never tried infusing it with honey, so that would be kind of interesting. But I should get going, guys. Take care. Have fun.
Oh, it's 4 o'clock for you.
No, it's not. I'm smelling my
Tomato jack.
Simmering.
It smells so good. I'm just like,
There you
yeah,
go.
we put in. Oh yeah, I should
There
try.
you go, trying to make us hungry again.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
It's just jam.
I'm wondering if I can infuse it.
Well, why couldn't you?
Yeah, just to see. Well, maybe try it with a little bit of the jam. With a little bit of the sugar. Oh God, yeah. Oh, that'd probably be monstrous there.
Don't try a little bit. Go all out.
Go all out. I'm kind of thinking that. Oh, if I do that with my chili sauce.
Well, anything you find that's too much for you guys, you can send that.
It'll probably be perfect for you. Yes, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Yeah.
So go all out. Don't be
So
shy.
So I'm kind of like. So yeah, I'll have to try that, because I know when my son made cookies. So he just, it was because of the flour, and he uses half a cookie for when he's really in pain. And then if he needs to sleep, he eats a whole cookie. So
I don't know. It's not affecting me. Well, I did find this Washington apples, and it was something different than what I'm smoking. It's not as strong as the Kush I've been smoking, but it actually gave me a sleepy time buzz this morning.
it's all clean, Todd. Holy shit!
Nice and shiny.
Only took 5 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
Come over.
Yeah.
Clean mine next time you come over.
Oh, I don't eat those anymore.
I don't eat those neither. I take them when I need to travel.
I didn't buy it. That was for bringing my sister home. She sent me $30. Plus filled the tank of gas.
Well, that's pretty cool. But you guys have a really good afternoon. Enjoy your day. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just.
See you
Yeah,
later,
you guys
Susie.
take care. Well, I'm going on to Lapstick. Well, I'm not going on to Lapstick. I'm going to be watching that tonight. The Lapstick is just something that's really, really funny, and
Well,
basically
post the link in the
everybody's fucking.
Discord.
Everybody gets stoned on it.
You should start posting the links to these in the Discord.
Yeah. Hold on.
There is a section just for videos in the text channels.
There we go.
Nice. What flavor's that?
This is the Jack Hair Live Resin,
Oh, cool.
which sitting at a nice 78.5%.
There, I put it into regular chat right now.
Cool.
But the Lapstick is tonight, and it's basically just funny shit. You know, you don't have to think nothing. It's funny as hell. Everybody's stoned as fuck.
Do they open the panel up to anybody?
No, they don't. No, I'm sorry, but you could have been in the fucking VP hunt. I don't know if it's still going on, but they have a VP hunt tonight. VP hunt and
Oh, it's live in 2 hours. I'll be sleeping by then. Never mind.
yeah, but they do have other shows, and you can always watch the repeat. But, yeah, because Citizen Z was also there too. Yeah, it's actually funny as fuck.
Oh, a Halloween extravaganza. There you go.
Oh yeah. Tonight is the Halloween extravaganza, and it's basically they're having a 20. I think they're having a 24-hour one on Charlie Wood. That's the other one. Hold on. Let's see if I can find Charlie Wood.
I gotta watch my surfing today, so I'm ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Probably actually gonna be quite fun.
Well, basically, Charlie Wood is one of the characters that's on the Lapstick, anyways. And he does the Camp Gme, and they do the singing. Camp Gme does. If Todd likes, I know Todd likes that, but Todd would probably enjoy that. Todd would enjoy that. Yeah, they do a show. He does the.
Well, you got to remember, Todd likes stuff.
Yes.
No,
But that
not
one is-
That's
Todd.
usually his undername. I like stuff.
No, that one does the. No, I can't even find it.
Shit. See, I hate this. I didn't get notified, but it's sitting there when I look up lives. I hate that.
Well, say it. YouTube fucking sucks, and so
It
does
does.
that company Google.
I try not to yell at them while I'm on their platform.
I don't give a fuck. I'll yell at them.
They don't have a platform without us.
I know, but they seem to torture me right after I yell at them, so I stopped yelling at them. Like just the other day, I've lost a few subscribers during my break and just wanting to do something to make me happy. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But yesterday I watched them take 10 subscribers from me and give me back 15 before I went live. I'm like, what the hell?
What? Okay.
Yeah.
But
I watched it drop by 10 and
It's
raise
nuts.
back from that by 15.
Yeah, it
I'm
is
like,
pretty nuts.
so
But
what
you guys
the
take
hell?
care of yourselves. Have fun, and I'll put it into the live chat there, or put it.
You did.
I already
Thank you,
did. Go
Susie.
look in Discord.
Oh well, I'll have to go.
I
There's Camp
called you out.
Julie.
I called you out too, just to let you know I did.
Okay. Okay. All right. You guys take care. Have a great evening.
See you later,
And
Susie.
keep smoking, man. Peace.
We'll see if Peppy wants to come in.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Camp G-May. Oh, it was already subbed. Interesting.
Yeah, I was too.
Yep, but he's not. Just looked at the weather, Todd. There's a chance of snow tomorrow.
Well, you should be getting some. It was snowing up until yesterday, day before here for like 3-4 days straight in the higher altitudes. It's gonna come your way. My brother up in Washington at Joint Base Lewis McChord was in the low 20s at night.
But he's not. Oh. That shit totally gone yet, Todd? The pains? But better?
It is better.
Huh?
Yeah.
The diverticulitis not acting up as bad.
I'm not as afraid to eat.
Good.
My buddy was having pains by one of his kidneys. He goes in because it just got too bad. Come to find out he's got stones in both kidneys.
Oh, that sucks. Big time. Big time. I've never had them, but I've seen people suffer through them.
Yeah. It wasn't cool to watch. But they gave him that stuff that helps dissolve them.
I think Kevin had it the worst from what I heard, Todd? Yours was probably nowhere near like Kevin's, He's went in like 5 or 6 times to get them blasted. Every fucking thing, but he finally passed them though.
I know somebody they had to go in and cut him out.
Yeah, I've heard it that it goes that far. That's what he was concerned. He was worried he didn't have to get that done, and he didn't, which is good.
But that was years ago.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh,
we
wow.
got way better technology now.
Me too, Susie. We was working. I guess we were kind of jamming too at the end of the night.
See, we're going through that time where I ain't getting my notifications again.
Oh man.
I ain't did nothing wrong that I know of.
You getting chat though, aren't you?
You're
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're like your notifications, like you like your bowel movements, regular.
Yeah. It actually.
I fucking hate my notifications. That's why I turned all that shit off. As much as I hate my bowel movements. Especially when you miss a day.
Well, we made it to the end of another show there, people in chat. Thanks you, Susie, Adrian, Eve. That's all I can remember right now.
Oh, Dave too. Dave.
Oh, what's the truth? Dave. Lulu.
Cheryl. Just now.
You all, and Cheryl, you guys all have a good night. Even the ones I forgot.